was my singing bowl. It sings all by itself. And that reminds me of a story. It has a little bit of singing in it. So I hope you guys are going to help me out a little bit, okay? I figure we need to wake up, so shake your hands a bit. Woo. Shake your hands up a little bit, and shake them down, and shake them to the side, and this side, and that side, and in front of you. Because I'm going to tell you a story about a friend of mine. Now, you might have heard about him, but I bet you never heard this about him. And I got this, he's a friend of mine, but I got his real story from a great storyteller named David Novak. Now, a long time ago in Spidertown, there lived a whole family of spiders. There was Papa Spider, and he owned the biggest construction company in all of Spidertown. It was called the Bitsy Construction Company. And he had a mama spider, and there was a brother spider, and a sister spider, and they had a little tiny little bitty baby spider. How old are you? How old are you? 3. He was a little bit older. He was 6. And his name was Itsy. And you might have guessed, this is the story of the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Have you heard of Itsy Bitsy before? Well, this is his real story. See, because Itsy Bitsy, he was different from other spiders. He didn't want to go into construction like his dad and his brother and his mom and his sister. He didn't want to go into shipping flies, because that's what other spiders did. No. Itsy Bitsy, he was a dreamer. He wanted to travel all over Spider World. He wanted to see things spiders had never seen before. He wanted to climb a mysterious water spout. There it was. It hung on the side of the house, and it was said that no spider had ever made it up to the top. So he was going to be the first one. He went up to his dad one day. He said, "Yeah, Dad, I don't want to go into construction. I want to travel the world. I want to see things. I want to climb the water spout." But his daddy put all his feet down. He said, "You're going into construction just like me and your brother and your sister. That's all there is to it." Because, dads can be that way sometimes. But, Itsy Bitsy didn't listen, because he was a dreamer. He said to himself, "A spider's got to do what a spider's got to do." That's your part. Everyone say that with me? A spider's got to do what a spider's got to do. I think you can do better than that. Let's try one more time. A spider's got to do what a spider's got to do. So late one night, when everyone in Spidertown was sleeping, Itsy Bitsy got out his knapsack. He packed up a whole bunch of extra revs. He was just about to leave his house when his mom woke up. Because you know how moms are. You know how they know when we're doing something we're probably not supposed to. She got up and she said, "Oh, Itsy Bitsy, my baby, please don't leave me." Say it with me. A spider's gotta do what a spider's gotta do. Well, at least let me make you some lunch. So she took out into the kitchen and she made him his favorite lunch. She made him a fly salad sandwich. She cut up some fresh grasshopper chips. And she gave him some fresh squeezed moth juice. It's all organic. Never mind. He packed it all up. She gave him a big kiss. Ma. And Itsy Bitsy took off. The sun still hadn't reached the sky yet. It was still dark out. He made his way across Spidertown. Everyone was sleeping. And when he made his way to the bottom of that water spout, the sun just started to peek up. He looked inside. It was dark. It was a little bit scary. But he said to himself, say it with me, "A spider's got to do what a spider's got to do." And he took out a web and it stuck. He began to climb, put one foot over the other foot, 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 and up he went. He climbed higher and higher, and it was such a nice day. He came to a hole in the water spout. He looked outside. He said, "Wow, I can see all of Spidertown," and he looked like ants. It was such a nice day. He climbed on the outside of that water spout. He climbed higher and higher and higher, and he got to get tired, because now you get tired just before lunch. You know how you want to eat your lunch when you get tired? So he took out his lunch. He said, "Oh, my mom's cool, a fly salad sandwich. You want a bite?" "Okay." "Fresh grasshopper juice." My mom's the best. Fresh squeezed moth juice." It hit the spot. He was ready to go. He began to climb, and it began to thunder. And what happens when it thunders? Anybody know what happens when it thunders? It rains. So it started to rain just a little bit. Help me make some rain. Rub your hands together like this. And then it rained a little bit harder. So start clipping your hands if you can do that, this. And all of a sudden it began to pour. So go like this, and it poured, and it poured, and it poured, and it whoosh, washed Itsy Bitsy right off that spout. There he was, upside down in a puddle going, ah. Oh no, poor Itsy Bitsy, there he is, upside down, floating in a puddle going, ah. What are we going to do? He was just an Itsy Bitsy spider. He wasn't a biggie wiggy spider. He wasn't an ouchie wouchie spider. He was just an Itsy Bitsy spider. And there he is going, ah. What are we going to do? What are we going to... Oh, wait. The rain has stopped. And the sun's coming out and it's shining up the puddle. Oh, Itsy Bitsy's okay. He's okay. I knew you were worried about him. But he's okay. But he's already back where he started from. He had climbed all that time. He's already back where he started. You think he gave up? You think he went home and said, this is too hard. I'm going into construction like my dad. Think that's what he did? Nah, because he's an Itsy Bitsy spider. He said, say it with me one last time. A spider's got to do what a spider's got to do. So he took out another web and whoosh, 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 whoosh. And this time he climbed all the way up to the top of that water spout and beyond. And you know, no one in Spider Town ever saw Itsy Bitsy again. Some say when he reached the top of that water spout, he met that big spider in the sky, Biggie Wiggy. And the thunder we hear when it rains, it's them wrestling. And others say he went on adventures all over Spider World, but they never forget about Itsy Bitsy. In fact, he became their hero. They even made a song about him. So help me with the song. Put your hands like this. Okay, ready? The Itsy Bitsy spider went up the water spout. Come on. Down came the rain and whoosh the spider out. Happy part. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. The Itsy Bitsy spider went up the spout again. Bye, Itsy Bitsy. Thank you, everybody. Give yourselves a big hand.